make it too complicated, though.
Really?
They really do. Like, women,
Really?
all they want is you to take them to dinner, say they're beautiful, listen to what they have to say, and we're all about it. And they
Fuck
just
the
make
shit out
it
of them.
so
Really?
difficult.
It's that easy.
That easy?
You think it's that easy?
I really do. I went on a date with a man. I never met him. We went to a video game bar, played fucking Mario Kart. We had drinks. We vibed.
Where's that guy now then?
Gotcha, bitch!
Oh my god, you guys are brutal. He's my number one
just
subscriber,
saying, like,
but he does it all.
Dead, bro.
You know what? I'm not gonna put his name out there. He's just a pussy.
See, here's
I'm
the
not
thing.
gonna put his
This is
name
what I
out there
mean when I
because of
say,
where he's at in his life.
and I really am glad that you said that, because I've always said this and you just proved my point just now. This is why I don't think men should ever listen to female dating advice. The guy did everything right, and look at him. He's being referred to as a fan. Doesn't work, man.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
YouTube, is your boy Rome, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. I got a clip for you guys from a young woman who says why she does not give out dating advice and why other married women are not really giving out dating advice. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the video.
So your favorite man-hating influencer is a liar. I've said this before, I'll say it again. A lot of the people that y'all follow, the women that y'all worship, who are telling y'all that y'all don't need men, how you can survive without men, you don't need nobody, you can be by yourself, they are liars. They're lying, okay? They're tricking you into fueling their lifestyles. The Chanel bags that they're carrying, you bought it. Yep. The new car, you bought it. Their new home, you bought it. You know why and how? Because they allow you to buy into their story and do a lot of trauma bonding. Trauma bonding has allowed so many women to fuel and fund other women's lifestyles. These women sit on these apps and tell you how you don't need a man, and you know, the whole bear versus man thing, and you can do better by yourself, your kids don't need daddies, all that stuff, and they are lying, and they are out here desperate for someone to love them, for someone to give them attention. But yet they're telling you don't need anybody, because that's what they know. We as Black women, we love to fall for that. Anybody who tells us we don't need a man, yep, that's why I want to be around. But a woman like myself who says we need men, we need good men. You deserve a good man. You don't like that. I'm a pick me. But I'm telling y'all, they're lying. I'm dropping a video on my YouTube channel today. Stay tuned. Go subscribe.
Do you want to know why it's mostly single women that give advice on this app? I heard a girl asking, like, why isn't it that the married women are the ones giving dating advice? Why is it single women? Well, every time a married woman shares a good positive story about her husband or her married life, people jump in the comments and wish the worst on her. They say that she's bragging and that you should never brag on your man. And oh my God, one day he's going to embarrass you. We're not bragging. We're actually living our happily married lives. And sometimes when we share, if we share anything personal about our situation, people take it the wrong way. So I give general dating advice here on my channel, but I would love to give more personal, more detailed advice, but I can't really do that unless I talk about my personal situation. And every time I do, on the rare occasion, people are like just wishing and waiting for the other shoe to drop in my life. So therefore I kind of scale back and I talk very generally, but I am going to share some personal stories about me and my life and how I kind of landed in this place. Why? Not because I want to brag, but because I do believe that success can be replicated, that we can learn from each other. Like, I can't be the only one who found love later in life, you know, got married at 38, had my son at 39, became a homeowner at 40. I am the president of the Late Bloomers Club, and I want to give hope to not just the late bloomers, even women in their 20s too. Maybe I can save the women in her 20s some time so that way she doesn't have to make all of the same mistakes I did. I am not a dating expert. I'm just someone who got it wrong time and time and time again. And when I finally got it right, things went smoothly for me. So maybe I can spare you guys from making a lot of the stupid mistakes that I did. Anyway, stay tuned to my channel. Those videos will be dropping soon. And don't discredit the advice that single women on this app give, because you need to learn some things from a woman who's still in the dating game. They have value too. I'll see you in my next video.
And you know what? Those are the kind of women that aren't satisfied with when they see another woman in a relationship that they're happy about, unless the woman has one up on the man or is finessing the man out of money and she's being spoiled monetarily or materialistically, should I say. That's the only time you really see women champion a woman being in another relationship. It always involves what she is being provided or what is being bought or given to her. But in a situation where a woman is just in a healthy, normal relationship that doesn't involve the woman always having one up on the man, this is typically the kind of outcome that you get. This is the kind of response that you get. And it just goes to show you how toxic the dating market is and why men don't even want to get married for real. Now, I want to show another clip of a woman that I've reacted to in the past who is married, because if you notice, a lot of women that I react to are women that are in relationships or married. Like this next one here. Check this out.
Okay, so this just literally hit my spirit. Why is telling people to choose better insulting? Why is that a bad thing to say? Why is that so far-fetched? Why is that impossible to do? Because the same time that you're making bad choices, there's other people that are out there making better choices. So if they have the ability to make better choices, you have the ability to make better choices. Y'all are just choosing to willfully make bad choices, essentially. Choosing better is not hard. That's not impossible. Okay? I don't understand why y'all are so insulted when people tell you to choose better. That's how you're supposed to maneuver in life. Life is nothing but choices. It's nothing but choices, your own individual choices. And these choices come with pros and cons, sometimes both. So telling people to choose better is a way of life. Choose better jobs. Choose to eat better. Choose to live better. Choose to date better. Choose to be better as an individual. Why is choosing better all of a sudden an insult when we talk about dating and relationships and marriages? You're supposed to be doing that in general. That's the way of life. Choose better. The same time that you're making bad choices is the same time somebody else is making the right choice or the better choice. It works hand in hand. Life is about choices. You control your narrative. And when y'all learn that, I think you might start making better choices.
And this is a prime example of what I'm talking about. A married woman saying you need to choose better, and women are in an uproar about it. Let me tell you something. When I had to take time away from dating and women and just work on myself, and when I went monk mode and, started my YouTube channel and whatnot, one of the main things that I had to do was tell myself, you know what, you as a man got to choose differently. You got to be a little bit wiser who you give your time and resources to and invest in, because a lot of the women that you tried to invest in the past, they weren't really worth the investment. They really was just worth, to be honest with you, having sex with. If I'm being brutally honest, I was very bad when it came to reading women. And I think in some cases, I was so blue pilled that maybe I did try to turn a 304 or 2 into a housewife or a wife at all, so to speak. But I say that to say this. There is nothing wrong with telling people to choose better, because like she said, it applies to all things in life, not just dating and relationships. Let's keep it moving.
Only a few women will get this.
Women were never taught how to respect a man. They were taught about love. If he makes you feel this way, he's the one. If he does this for you, he's a keeper. And the reason why women were never taught that is because it takes women out of their comfort zone. And we've always been taught that relationships should always center around the woman. This is a very dangerous ideology because it neglects the importance of respect for the man. Respect builds trust. So if you don't respect him, he will never trust you. Love, on the other hand, is a feeling of affection towards someone or something. This is why you can love a car. You can love a house. It's an emotion. And like all emotions, it can be very fleeting. It changes. Respect, though, is accepting someone for who they are, even if it means that they're different from you and you don't always necessarily see eye to eye. Respect is accepting someone for their own individuality. It's very rare that a man is accepted for being a man. And that's why respect to a man is essential. Contrary to popular belief, love is not an action word because it has no responsibility attached to it. I could love my car and still get rid of it. I could love my home but still sell it. The same way a woman can claim that she loves you but still cheat on your ass. But I can't claim to respect you and treat you any kind of way. Because if I say I respect you, that means that I now have a moral obligation to treat you right and do right by you. And this is why a lot of women can blatantly disrespect a man but still claim to love them. When you love someone, you're operating out of a place of emotions. But when you respect someone, you're operating out of a place of pure acceptance. This is why a man has to feel respected before loved. Men are extremely prideful, and their manhood is at the top of that list as a man. Even during the dating phase, a man has to feel like you respect him above anything else. He's not going to say it, but trust and believe that he's paying attention because he wants to see if you're going to give him that respect or try to degrade him. Women tend to get lost in their emotions and place all the attention on how they're being treated and how they feel. But we need to put ourselves aside for a second because there's nothing wrong with catering to his masculinity. It's not ignoring our value from the equation. It's simply enhancing his. Sometimes when things start to crumble in a relationship, a lot of women will place the blame on the man. When in reality, the problem is that somewhere along the line, she emasculated him. And once you've done that, you've lost a piece of him that's going to take some serious effort to gain back. That's if you can even get it back. I hear a lot of women talk about how they feel neglected and underappreciated when they do something feminine for their man and he doesn't realize or even compliment them. They come home with their hair done or they get made up and they walk past and he doesn't acknowledge or even take notice. It's a turnoff for them and it can shake her confidence. That's how it is for a man in terms of respect. He has to feel like even the little things that he does for you are appreciated. Even though this current generation makes men seem like that they're just out to tear women down, men have an innate purpose to protect and to provide for women. So when he does that, stroke his ego. Let him know that you notice his actions and how his masculinity turned you on. That's the true way to his heart, ladies. So with that being said, until the next video, I'll see you guys there. Bye.
And this is probably going to be an unpopular opinion, but in my heart of hearts, I truly believe that men value the little things a little bit more than women do. I already know women are gonna go crazy. They probably gonna blow up the dislike button hearing me saying that. But I genuinely believe that because like something as simple as just being affectionate towards a man, and you know, like me and you just chilling watching TV and you just kind of like rubbing on my head, or you know what I mean, like just little stuff like that, man. Like I don't think women understand how much men value little shit like that. Hey, I could be wrong and I could just be speaking for myself, but that's just me. Let's keep it moving.
You do not get to dictate someone else's experience of you. Someone else's experience with you. You don't get to dictate that. So for instance, you can't say, I'm a great girlfriend. Right. I'd have to ask your boyfriend that. Right. You can't say, I'm a great mom. I have to ask your kid that. Mm-hmm. You can't say, I'm a great best friend. Mm-hmm. I'd have to ask your best friend that. Women love to, I'm enough, we're so great. Yeah, girl, slay. Yeah. But it's like, you don't get to determine, oh, I'm so great, I'm so good, I'm so what. No, the people around you, your circle, the people that interact with you get to determine what their experience is like.
Seen for a while now is how high the lesbian divorce rate is. I think it's something like 75% divorce rate. But why I'm laughing is because how are you guys going to pin this one on men? How are you going to blame men for this? Because it's two women. From what I'm reading online, what women say the reason for divorces in the same-sex marriage is domestic violence, cheating, feeling ignored, and didn't get this one. Feeling like one partner is not pulling their weight in the relationship, which is very interesting to me because you all preach, oh, men are like children, you have to take care of them, they don't pull their weight. But these are two women. So please tell me how you're going to pin this one on men.
A few moments later.
Gotcha, bitch.
Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that's what the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel. Unplugged Traveler link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.